Yo boys, toot my horn here. The last CSGO major is finally here, and now that we know the 24 teams, their full names, addresses, phone numbers, the 3 wacky digits on the back, and their Neopets login, let's get to know each one a bit better, shall we?
You fucking bitch, why you bully me? Everyone asking.
It seems like whoever this team picks up turns into gold, as Younga Nipple has proven that he can hang with the top competition. And with a name like Nipple, I'm excited to see his sticker. As long as Toxic Sample is around, these guys are the team to beat. Oh, and please don't propose on stage again.
I want to ask one question. Will you marry me, Lika?
You are not my friend. You are my brother, my friend.
The Polish powerhouse are making Poles come back in full force, and are playing the most Counter-Strike of any team here with 119 maps played in the last 3 months. So these guys are warmed up. Could be a solid dark horse, and they've got Pasha on their side.
Yeah, I say let's fuck them, it's fuck them.
Pode vir, pai.
If these guys can't pull out a W with the home crowd in Rio twice, they might want to save themselves the disappointment and miss the flight. Caserado is going to have to pull this team kicking and screaming if they want a chance. It still amazes me that Crims is still chilling on this FNATIC roster, but the guy is just as consistent as he was during the FNATIC golden era in 2015. But to be honest, I can never trust a team that has Fasher and his bizarre settings.
Chicken is in our fucking, the real chicken.
Stavin and Jobby really need to hit the gym, because I swear their arms will snap if they flick too hard. These guys are kinda dirt nasty though, and are my pick to lift the trophy.
Scotland forever!
The Brits and their crooked teeth are headed to Paris as the first British team to qualify for a major. These guys cruise to a legend spot after beating Sprout, Virtus Pro, and Bait, which are all noobs, so I question how good these guys will be when the competition ramps up. Vitality's the closest thing we've got to a French team, which is kinda sad when you think about it. They'll have the crowd on their side every match they play, which may be just enough as long as Zipupu does his thing. Not sure how an organization still hasn't picked these guys up, but they proved they belong at the major yet again when they beat FaZe 2-0 to do it. Also, these guys have the thick buff on their side with Senary. G-Poo brothers Nico and Hunter have Paris as their last chance to secure a CSGO major under their belt. So long as Nico doesn't have another nuke moment. If Ancient Fossil Hooksy can muster up more than 10 kills a game, they should be chilling. The defending Intel Grand Slammers have been looking nothing like champions since winning the title, as they had to barely squeak into the major with a win in the last chance qualifier and fumbled the bag at Rio. Twist is saying they're burned out, but you're not fooling me, I've read the excuse book front to back. Coming in as winners of the Worst Name Award, these guys have been playing like the sweaty gamers they are with a 70% win rate over the last 3 months. But the competition they've been facing off against has been absolute baby. Can I start by saying this logo sucks? How do you go from this to a piss yellow one and sign off on it? These guys are riding off name value alone from the NIP glory days, and as much as Alexi B has some of the nicest flow in the game, don't ask for much on the server. The hope of NA have been going under the radar the past few months, but always seem to rise to the occasion in big matches. Team Cheeseburger has some dark horse potential to steal the title and brag that NA won the last CSGO major ever.
Should have gone for number 4. Fuck.
These guys lack consistency big time, and have become some of the kings of mediocre gameplay. Seems like the only happy people will be the hobby enjoyers dropping $1,000 on their gold stickers. Not sure how the hit game Apex Legends has a CSGO team, but I wouldn't expect much out of these guys. If your team is running off of Stico and JKM in 2023, just start the FF vote.
Lose together, win together, slay together, slay together, slay together.
Who needs G2 Nico when you already have Nico at home? They destroyed the hopes of seeing Kenny S at a major in France, so they better not waste their chance. This team needs to bring back the GOAT snacks if they want to get the ball rolling. Easy first round exit. Also, whoever leaves this team moves on to become one of the best players on another roster, so you better hope your team poaches someone from here.
Pode vir, pai.
After failing to make either Rio events as a Brazilian team, these guys are going to have to step up their game to stand a chance. And I don't think a budget Cold Zero will cut it. See ya boys in CS2. Easily the worst logo at this tournament. Like, what even is this thing? Also, you know they're noob when a chocolate brand is more popular than them. Grrr. It wouldn't be a major without a random Russian team going on a run, so I expect these guys to pull out their Sunday best. Maybe introduce Resalt to a barber before the event, cause that's the worst haircut I've ever seen. This team peaked when they had Dick on their team, and now it's just a group of Aussies that farm the Asia qualifier just to get smoked at the major. Go home boys, it's almost winter. Your dollar store team Liquid. None of these guys are overly impressive as they just farm Brazilian teams to get here. Nice mop on Halzerk though. It's cool to see a 5-man roster from a place like Mongolia. These guys could have the edge as it's not like anyone is watching MONGOLZ demos. So they might catch some teams off guard with their playstyle.
Garota, pode vir, pai.
And finally, another strong contender for the thick buff. I mean, just look at the size of that man. Absolute units. These guys can do some damage if Zeus can bring back some of the SK magic. Alright boys, so that's all 24 of our lucky contestants. Be sure to look out for my pick'em guide for a guaranteed diamond coin. Toot my horn, out.